Hey everyone, so we're going to be doing body wash, and I will give you the ingredients. Let's see if I can see how this goes. Everything's backwards. Okay, it should be right reading for you guys. Alright, you can take a screen grab of that and trying to get this whole new Facebook thing going. Okay, so there's two ways you can make this, and we're going to do the regular body wash, and then typically I do the actual in a foaming container. So first things first, we add our oils, and I'm making a Synergy. I'm actually unusually so using the Synergy that is the Breathe blend that we make for seasonal support, lavender, lemon, and peppermint. So depending on what you're doing and how big you're doing, you really just need like 5 or 6 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of peppermint. 5 lavender, and if you'll notice when I drip, we're going to drip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then right when the last drip comes up, I lift up. Lemon's a little bit more liquidy, so it dripped out quicker. So we'll move these to the side. We want to synergize these, so I'm just going to swirl them. Okay, so we're just swirling those to go. And you know we love this stuff, so I'm just going to take some. Best place to put this for respiratory help, just to help open up your airways, is actually behind your ears on your skull and then down your jawline on both sides. And it actually gets into your lymphatic system. So even though that's not technically a system support, you can feel it right away. So you're putting it on topically, but because you're lymphatic, you've got some nodes right here and it's very close to the skin surface. You'll feel it get in there pretty quickly. It's a very, very, very cool Synergy to have around at all times. Okay, so this calls for vegetable glycerin. Now you don't have to use vegetable glycerin. Some of you guys aren't like a big fan of vegetable glycerin, so you could just use all sweet almond oil. No big deal. But this is going to help kind of, it's sticky, so it helps kind of keep everything together. So this only calls for, it's basically you're going to add the vegetable glycerin and the sweet almond oil. So this is 4 tablespoons of glycerin. And we're doing half an order, so I'm just going to do 2. Squeeze this stuff out in there. So even though it's a half an order, I still put the same amount of oils in there because I want it to smell extra pretty. So you can see it's kind of like syrup. It's a little bit thicker. And you can get that at like Sprouts. They have it at different farmers markets and stuff like that, so that it's around. So it doesn't really matter the brand on that one. I like Dr. Adorable. This is sweet almond oil from Dr. Adorable. I'm going to use 2. Basically, well, it calls for, if I can never remember all of these ingredients, 3 tablespoons. So we're going to do 1 1/2, and I'm pouring left-handed right now, so that's a little bit weird. Need the full thing in there. Okay, so now we've got our essential oils, our vegetable glycerin, and our sweet almond oil. And I'm just blending these all up. And you notice how I'm not shaking it, I am swirling it. Can you guys see what that is the vegetable glycerin. That's like, it's really just thick. Okay, so hopefully you can kind of understand what that stuff does. And it's really meant, that's why we use it for soaps and stuff. So, okay, once you have that, then you need to add your 1/2 cup of castile soap. So we really want this to synergize and blend well. So I just kind of circle it around. And this is the Dr. Bronner's Magic Soaps. There you go. Okay. This one has no flavor. This one is, I think, just my regular unscented baby mild. And you're going to do a 1/2 cup. Okay. And again, I'm going to do a 1/4 cup because we did a 1/2. So I'm just going to fill that to a 1/4. All right. And I'm going to pour that in. All right. So you could fill this up with that soap if you wanted to. You could add more based on your consistency that you want. And again, we're going to swirl that. Now, see how that now looks kind of like the soap that you guys use? Like, no joke, like that actually could be a straight up soap. That's what the consistency should be like. So the cool thing though, if you want to extend this a little bit more, is to actually make it foaming, okay? So this you would put in a pump. You could actually put this in a regular glass pump, or you could keep it in a jar just like this, which means you would just open it up, pour a little bit out, close it up in the shower. Again, this is a body wash. Smells fantastic, right? That's the goal. But to make it to make it a foaming hand soap, or not foaming hand soap, a foaming body soap, which a lot of you guys like. I think it's easier to use. I get these bigger ones. You can get them, I think, online. I got these at Daiso. Daiso is like a Japanese store that we shop at. Okay, so you could put, because this is pretty big, you could actually pour this whole thing in, because this was a smaller amount. We didn't make that much. This was about 2 ounces, maybe a little less. What is these? These are 4 ounces, so this was about 2.5 ounces total. So I've got my soap in there, and that's, you can see the consistency. And then I'm going to add distilled water, just to top it off. Now remember, on foaming hand soap, or foaming any soaps, these containers, you don't want to fill them all the way up, because you need to leave room for this. And I always mess that up, and then it goes everywhere, like straight up. Total train wreck half the time. All right, so that's it, and you can kind of just roll it. See if this works. Oh, look at that foam, so nice. So then you can just use that as your, it's so nice, you guys. It feels delicious, like it just feels creamy, and that would be, smells so good. Keep this in your shower, you're good to go. I don't know how to stop this now. I guess with my thumbs. Mess. All right, we'll see you guys on the next one. Hopefully this will help you out. Bye.